Why does life exist at all? Not just you or me, but the tiniest of biology, microscopic pulses in ancient seas, defying a lifeless void. From specks of matter to creatures that swam, crawled, and eventually wandered, something in the cosmos loves knitting chaos into order. Not fate, not a blueprint, just patterns that endure and systems that cling to existence. So, let's go back to the moment life twitched into being. What pushed it? What shaped it? This is the first part of 4 where we'll talk about how life ignited, why it tangled into complexity, and what it whispers about reality's strange habits. Imagine Earth as a newborn, a fiery wreck, just molten rock. Billions of years ago, this was reality. Then, something stirred, and a cell, smaller than a grain of dust, flickered into existence. Not alive like we'd call a bird or a wolf, but moving. It wasn't planned, but it was there and it was matter, finding a way to hold together. Chemicals bonded and broke apart as if dancing, until one combo stuck and that was it, life's first note, faint but relentless. This was a slow, brutal, a grind of eons. Those first cells weren't scheming legacies, they just were. They bumped into heat, they drifted toward it, they hit poison, they recoiled. No thoughts, no fears, just action. Split, multiply, endure. Some fizzled, dissolving into nothing. Others doubled down, passing on whatever quirk kept them ticking. That's life's opening act. A kind of self-organization, matter weaving itself into patterns that last. Not because it's special, but because it's possible. The universe, it turns out, has a knack for spinning chaos into systems that cling to form. This wasn't a one-time fluke. Look at galaxies. Stars swirling into spirals, no conductor needed. Life's just one player in this game, one kind of pattern that got good at surviving. This is called self-organization, stuff arranging itself, not by command but by replicating and improving on what has managed to last. The same push that fuses atoms into molecules and molecules into crystals, sparked life, then nudged it to adapt. It's not magic, it's a cosmic habit. Now, zoom into those cells, a speck, barely holding shape, sensing its world in the crudest way. Warmth pulls it, acid repels it. It's not thinking, but it's responding, tweaking itself to fit. Over millions of years, these tweaks stack up. Cells clump and share tricks, some trap light, others hoard energy. By the time oceans bloom, we've got ecosystems, tiny jungles of microbes, each fighting to last another day. Failure is everywhere, and most vanish. But the winners? They rewrite the rules. One cell learns to move faster, another builds a tougher shell, faster at duplicating, less energy to do so, resisting what was once poison because of prolonged exposure. You name it, life has tried it. It's not progress for progress's sake, it's survival. Plain and simple. Fast forward a billion years. The seas are filled with strangeness. Worms pulse through sediment, their soft bodies are tuned to vibrations, danger or dinner. Nothing resembling thought yet, but they're miles sharper than cells, sensing tremors, wriggling to safety. Fish arrive, with their brains, still simple, reading currents, chasing shadows. Each creature's a step, not a goal. A worm's twitch sharpens into a fish's swerve, a fish's chase becomes a hunter's stalk. Evolution's not chasing better, it's chasing, not dead. And this is key, it's where complexity gets its entry. Imagine a fish's world, water, light, threats. Its brain maps just enough to move right. Now a reptile, millions of years later, stalking jagged cliffs. It's not just dodging, it's choosing. Chase the scurrying bug or save energy? Its brain's thicker, wiring instincts to memory. Mammals push even further. A wolf doesn't just hunt, it learns its pack's calls, bonds with its kin. Each jump, cell to worm, fish to lizard, mammal to pack, adds depth. Not for show, but because depth wins. A better map of the world means a better chance of survival. This complexity isn't random. Life self-organizes because the universe favors systems that endure. Galaxies don't collapse, they spin. Crystals don't dissolve, they lock. Life is the exact same, 99% of all life's gone extinct. And the ones that are left? We're the universe's best bet, patterns too stubborn to quit. Now, let's climb higher still as we enter mammals, warm-blooded and social. Picture a primate, crouched in a forest dawn, eyes flicking for fruit or foes. Its brain's not just mapping food, it's mapping others. A grunt means danger, a nudge means stay close. Bonds form, mother to child, troop to troop. These aren't just instincts, they're the roots of meaning. Survival's not solo anymore, it's a group thing. Strength is in numbers, so you better learn to be social. And that's a new kind of complexity, not just reacting but relating, not just living but learning. Then humans stumble in, messy, loud, impossible. We're also animals, no different at the core. We eat, we sleep, we fight to live. But our brains? Somewhere in our past, our ancestors stopped just running. They looked up, not for rain, but for answers. Why is the sky red? What's beyond the hill? They didn't just dodge spears, they sharpened them, planned traps, built fires. We didn't just survive, we wondered. A rustle in the grass? Is that a lion, the wind, or a spirit? Our minds started storytelling. We were no longer just moving. This is what makes us stand out. Other creatures sense and react, ants march, birds soar, but we guess. Predictive processing, and it's life's big leap forward. Our brains don't wait, they model, guessing what's next before it lands. This is a survival engine. Imagine a hunt, 50,000 years ago. A human crouches with spear in hand, tracking a deer. Our eyes catch a flicker and our brain doesn't pause. It blends clues, wind's direction, hoofprints, rustles. Is it close, or fleeing? Our mind is now running a movie, guessing the deer's next step. We throw, not at the deer, but where it'll be. Not reacting, but anticipating. Our brain scans today show it. Neurons firing before a sound hits, building a world from scraps. It's not perfect. Ever jump at a shadow? That's your brain guessing wrong, but guessing keeps you alive. This guessing's old, but we made it art, like cave paintings, ochre smears of bison, 30,000 years old. It's a crude model of what we understood back then. Hunters didn't just see bison, they imagined them, planned them, shared them. Stories followed, tales of stars, gods, floods. Each was a guess at reality's shape, a way to tame chaos. Other creatures live in the moment. Wolves hunt, birds nest. We live in time, weaving past and future. And that's our edge, a brain that doesn't just dodge but dreams. It's why we're here, typing, scrolling, asking why we exist at all. But let's not get cocky. We're one branch, not the tree. Bacteria still rules, trillions in every pinch of dirt, thriving without our angst. Life's not climbing to us, it's sprawling, testing every path. Our guessing brains let us conquer planes, build cities, split atoms. But conquer is not the point, surviving is, and life's got a million ways to do it. Still, our way's unique. That restless why sets us apart. And that's the seed of something bigger, not just living, but knowing you live. We're a stage, not the finish. If life's about patterns, organizing, adapting, growing, what's next? A mind that doesn't just guess, but sees itself guessing, a more intuitive understanding of time. And not just as a linear way of organizing our experiences, but a real understanding of what it is. Life's a stubborn pulse, a cosmic habit of order in a messy universe. From specks in ancient pools to us, scribbling questions on screens, it's been billions of years of accidents, tweaks, and stubborn wins. But this isn't the finale. Our brains are wired to guess and dream, are just one chapter, the current one. Something bigger is brewing, a mind that doesn't just live, but knows it's alive. That's where we're headed in part 2, consciousness, the trick that turns animals into askers. Why do we think? Why do we feel that which we call ourselves? What does it even mean to think of ourselves? For now, chew on this, if life wasn't meant to happen and it just did. What does that say about the cosmos? Drop your thoughts below, I'm all eyes. Next time, we'll dive into the spark that makes us wonder at all. See you there.